Hello everyone, welcome to chapter 10. In this chapter, we are going to actually talk about the social media and also the usage of JavaScript. Some of the things that we are going to actually talk, we should be able to understand how social media is being used on the website. Also, we should be able to describe the forms of social media that are out there. As well as we will describe what is a blog, and then we are going to use JavaScript code to be able to do some scripting. Also, we should understand the use of a script element and understand why we might need to use such a code. And we will also discuss the pop-up windows as well as understanding the use of alert method and open method. Also, we're going to understand about events and then how to use the onClick event handler as well. Now let's look at the use of social media. A lot of companies actually rely on their website as a way to communicate with their friends, members, and maybe their customers, also maybe for their future customers. So sometimes on a website you might see like they might announce like some sort of events that's happening, and sometimes they might want to advertise that so that they can get a lot of visitors to their website. So advertisement is one of the ways that people use their website. So basically, like by using the social media, it's kind of you're using a word of mouth advertising so that you can spread the word very quickly. And that's why the businesses, they use social media to be able to interact with and engage with their customers. So so that the businesses maybe they can engage with their new customers about their new product or new services that they are offering and so on. Um, a lot of people, beside using the social media on their website, they use the combination of HTML5, CSS, and as well as JavaScript. So JavaScript, which we will discuss in this chapter, is a web programming languages that kind of use on these websites to create interactivity. And it's basically a very interesting way to create dynamic content for our web pages. So in this chapter, we're going to learn about different forms of social media. Right now, we're going to learn more about Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest, and how to link them to our social media, how to link them to our websites. Also, you can actually insert the social media icons on a web page and again link them to the social media web page as well. And as I mentioned before, we are going to just use the JavaScript and use the script element to be able to add some JavaScript to our website. So let's talk about Facebook. Facebook is actually a social networking site that have more than billion users that can actually work together and kind of like network with each other. So the users, it can include the individual as well as businesses. So a business can actually create a Facebook page and use it to advertise their product and services. And then the individuals, they can like a business by clicking on a button to indicate that they like those products or not. So obtaining like is a goal for most of businesses, and this can increase their presence and positive interaction. So that's why you see like a lot of people, they are even like advertising and they're saying, for liking this, we are going to give you some offers or something like that, because they want to show that they are very popular in the community. So on a Facebook, you can create a page, as I mentioned to you. So you can actually go on a web page. If you have a business, you can actually create a web page on the Facebook. So you can choose the type of page you want, local business, a brand, a product, or entertainment, or so on. I should mention that there is no cost to creating a Facebook page. And basically, those pages allow the businesses to connect and engage with their customers. So the businesses, they can take advantage of the Facebook by increasing traffic to their website and increase their sales. And but there is a fee if the businesses want to put an ad on a Facebook to drive more potential customer to their website. So Facebook can match a target audience with those companies' ad and display the ad on the potential customer's news feed. So you can actually say, for example, I want this ad to be displayed for all the students from this age to this age, and then you maybe target like certain parts of the country or a certain region or something like that, and then you put some money to it, like you want to spend like maybe $5 each day for like 7 days to advertise your ad. The next thing that we are going to actually talk about is Twitter. Twitter is another social media. So basically you can actually go on page 470 and try to create a local business Facebook page, which is, I think, is very interesting. And nowadays, if you are actually going to work in e-marketing, these things you need to know. So Twitter is another social networking site that you can post short comments or updates. So each post that the user posts on, it's called a tweet, and the limit is only 140 characters. And customers, they have an option to follow a business on Twitter. And businesses, they can actually tweet about their new products and offers that they have to the customers as well. So creating a business Twitter account is also free, and it can allow the businesses to connect with their customer very quickly. And businesses, they can follow their competition and actually learn about their offers. And they can actually display an ad on a Twitter for a fee as well, same as Facebook. Twitter actually provides a lot of more networking opportunity for businesses to be able to help with their content strategy, to actually engage and obtain more customers, and to measure their marketing results in a real time, which is very important for businesses as well. So again, you can see this is the Twitter page, the Twitter icon, and then, these are some of the features items that they have in there. So your Twitter homepage can maybe look different than this. But you also, if you want to sign up, there is a link to it. You can sign up, and as I mentioned, businesses are for free. They can sign up for free. So there is another social media, Google Plus. Google Plus actually joined in 2011, but also that gained a lot of popularity as well. So in order to use the Google Plus, you need to have a Google account, which you can, again, it's free to create it. So once you have the account, you can add people to your circle as well. So circles are basically our groups or categories, and that could be your family, friends, your acquaintances, and so on. Again, businesses, they can use Google Plus to also post social media and like post some offers, with their products and stuff like that. So businesses can actually have an added benefit because Google Plus work with Google search engine. So it can actually increase the probability of potential customer finding business through Google search engine, which is very important. So this is kind of integrated into the Google search engine. So a lot of businesses, they have like a button on their web page so that the user can click that +1 button to indicate that if they like or agree with the post, to be able to share the business brand with other Google members as well. So that's another way that you can use it as a business. So it looks like something like this. Google Plus. Another social media kind of that is very popular is YouTube. So it's a website that you can actually upload and share a lot of videos, and also subscribe to the channel. YouTube was started in 2005, and it has also over 1 billion users, which is a lot of users on YouTube. So so every day, YouTube visitor watch a lot of videos, and they can generate billions of views each day. So this is also a good opportunity to be able to advertise and market your product. So the businesses, they use this space a lot to attract target audience, or maybe sometimes they can create their own channels and upload their video. So business ad can be a banner image that is displayed on the lower part of video, or a full-length commercial that can be played before the selected video. And as I mentioned, businesses, they can create their own channels on YouTube, they can also the users can subscribe to a channel and view the business's videos and so on. So this is actually the example of it. I'm not sure how many of you maybe have a YouTube. Some of you might have a YouTube channel. So which is kind of in new generation, a lot of people, they might have a YouTube channel, or things like that maybe they have a business that they use YouTube and so on. Another social media is Instagram. Actually, this is also very popular in terms of businesses as well. And this is basically again, the users can upload and share their photograph, images, and videos as well. So a lot of users, they can view their Instagram from a mobile device, and again, it's free. The creator of Instagram, they wanted to provide a unique way to connect and express ideas with just visual photography. Again, the app allows users to apply a lot of filters to help with your enhancing your photograph and images and video and look them more professional. So again, businesses, they can use it to brand their awareness. And this is an example of an Instagram site. So you can see Instagram images posted by McDonald's, for example. So they're advertising their product on here. Another social media that maybe you are aware of is Pinterest. So again, Pinterest, in the Pinterest, the members, they can browse pin ideas that can be found on the web. Pinterest users search for ideas for just about anything, such as maybe recipes, photography, some do-it-yourself project. They can also follow boards that interest them and pin or use photos, links, and comments to their own board for their future use. Again, you can see the picture here. So this is actually showing you the Pinterest boards for Lowe's. So it has a lot of, kind of a home improvement ideas, so that, you can actually kind of interact with their content and stuff like that. So that's a Lowe's board. There are also a lot more social media options, which we don't have time to talk about, but just know that you can use that for your businesses as well, such as LinkedIn, Quora, Tumblr, StumbleUp'n, Flickr, Delicious, Dig, Vimeo, Vine, Foursquare, and a lot more. It's very interesting if you want to play around with these, but we just don't have the time to talk about them right now. So basically, the key is to find out which one suits your business best and which one you can use to attract more customers. So a business owner must also consider the time that is involved to keeping up to date with all these social media. So there is a lot of, so that's why now there are a lot of people who are actually focusing on social media because that business owner might not have the time. So there are actually e-marketers out there that they make a lot of money to just maintain the social media sites. Now let's talk about blogs. A lot of businesses, they also use blog to promote their business. What is a blog? Blog is basically an online journal that's contained by maybe an individual, group, or businesses. Blog is a short for a combination of word web and blog. So that's why they call it blog. So businesses, they can use a blog to actually share new information and keep their customer engaged. And they can also talk about their current market trends and things like that as well. So business owners, they should be able to maintain a blog and respond to their customers in a timely manner. Again, there are some people who are specialized in blog. So there are a lot of blogs out there, and also there are some people that they become famous by using the blog to create their own brand. So that's another way to promote yourself and or promote your business. So this is an example of a blog about the rockology of NASA. So this is the latest blog that they have, so that you can see the archive, the recent posts that they have made, and so on. So the next thing that we are going to talk about is adding these Facebook and Twitter links to our website. As we said, businesses, they can use these as an icon or a link on their website. So which kind of their customers can actually click on these links and interact with the businesses. So when a user click on a social media icon, they are redirected to the social media page of that business. So social media links are typically included at the bottom of a page, and that's how a lot of websites, they have kind of integrated that. So basically, this is actually showing you how to add the social media icons to your web page. So you can get more practice if you follow on page 478. Follow the steps on how to add the social media here. But you can see that you're putting in your div tag, the ID is social. And then you can have your paragraph element, and then you can have the link of your Facebook, and then you want to have the image element here. And again, you have another anchor element here. This is for Twitter. And then you can click your div, finish your div, close it. So this is how you can add basically the Facebook and Twitter, at least here. And for your project, you need to do this. You need to create the Facebook and Twitter link in there and link it to your personal one, or maybe your business one, however you feel comfortable. Maybe you want to create a new account for it. Again, you can actually to style your development, you can use the CSS to style it, and so on. So you can, there are a lot of good information from page 479 until 483 that you can follow on your book and kind of play around with it, the format of it, and Also, there is something that they are discussing about the copyright information. A lot of time you want, once you create a website, you want at the bottom to put the copyright that, you know, this nobody else can actually copy your web page. So that's kind of interesting to put as well. So in the next video, we are going to actually talk about JavaScript and how we can incorporate JavaScript to our web pages.